What up, homies? Been a while. So this is my vlog where I am going to keep myself, what's the word? Like, on track, I guess. Yeah. I don't know how else to explain it. I've been lacking recently. I've been lacking. I admit to it. There's been horses that I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride my own horse. So I'm keeping myself on track with this. This is like my, I don't know what it's called. There's my Loza bean. Loza. Hi. Hi. She hasn't been in a vlog yet. Well, I've tried. And failed. I vlogged Truckee, which I won, by the way. Whoop whoop. But that was a fail. So, accountable. We are going to keep myself accountable. So, let's do it. What up? Alright. So, I'm not going to vlog, like, the whole time I work, because that's a lot of work. But I figured, you know, hey, besties, that's the horse I have to ride. But I was really proud of my stacking because I'm literally the best. Like, are you kidding me? Slay. Slay. Anyways, I can't lift hay and hold a camera at the same time. So, oh my god, this is hard. So, we're just gonna not, but you can watch me load hay, because why not? I don't know if you hear me. I'm not famous enough to get copyrighted, so not worried. Alright. Got 11 horses, 23 goats to feed. I don't know. I never do them in 3. So, alright. Peace out until I start getting horses out, which that one, I tie him up. Oh, why are we fancy? He gets, when I ride him, he gets tied to grain, because he's, so, yeah, okay, bye. We're taking, oh my god, I'm already sweating. We are taking a splinter break because I got a sliver. It's gonna bother me the rest of the time. Like, it doesn't hurt, but I know it's there. We're gonna get it out. Oh my god. It's pretty guys. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. So, we're just gonna pull it around. Got it. Goodbye. Oh, that hurt. That was a fat one. Alright. Back to work. Alright, it's time for a snack break. And then Then we're gonna ride. I got my poles of the day set up. Oh, yes. And I really hope my thing works. It's a thingy. but all done working, full cleaning, feeding, all that kind of stuff. Oh, this is a hot clip, bro. So, we're gonna eat and brush. He was a good boy. I hope you finished all your grain. But I really hope that they're still going when I bring this dude out there. Because he needs to be kept on his toes. Oh my god. If that would have fallen in that poop, I would have cried. Okay. It's so clean here. Look at me. I'm gonna start riding him in bell boots because I can. A lot of thoroughbreds tend to overreach, so we're just gonna fix the problem before the reason it even is a problem. I'm gonna time lapse this. Alright, so I have my phone recording over there, and I might just film the audio on this, so I hope it works. But we'll see. And then those are the pulls I'm doing. I'll insert an image of the exercises that I'll be doing today. Both at a walk, trot, and lope, working on getting him to nicely pull himself up into his lope, his trot, kind of all of it. Here's my phone. And soften through the bends, because at a trot and a walk, at a trot and a lope, he has a hard time. So yeah, I'll put those videos and probably take the audio from this. So yeah. Okay, GoPro, because my phone ran out of storage. So here he tried to take the bit as we were going into the trot and take off. So I asked him to stop, which he braced hard against, and then back up where he softened. So I stopped and I let him continue on. And then going into this corner, I took him in a circle, just trying to get his head back on me. Once again, going into our second corner, I ask him for a nice circle to the right. This is his problem side. He has a huge issue of just chucking his body in. This particular horse has a hard time being uncomfortable, especially with pressure on the bit. So at the beginning of this section, you can see that his head is a little bit higher, he's tensing, and as we come around in the circle, he slowly starts putting his head down. So that's what I wanted him to do, and so I just let him trot off down the straight. This was one of my first times loping him again in about a month, and you can tell that he's definitely a little uncomfortable, a little bit unsure. You can see how he throws his body into the middle, and this is going left on his good lead, which he isn't off the track thoroughbred, so the right is harder for them. But here I'm asking a lot of him to push his body out. He has a little bit of trouble with it, but at the end he kind of softens. You can see his body get nice and slow and stretch out. His circles get a little bit more controlled. and he calms down for the most part. Here's when it clicks for him that we're just taking it easy, relaxing, doing a nice little lope. And at this point, I loosen my reins, deepen my seat, and just let him pick the speed and show me where he is and what we need to work with. As we start going to the right again, you can see him getting a little bit uncomfortable as I ask him to yield that shoulder. So I ask him for a baby circle where I just yield his shoulder out to the left, and he nicely gives it before I ask him to go into that lope. He, again, tries to chuck his body into the inside, as you can see. So I proceed to just lope a couple circles, keeping his nose out of the middle and asking him to keep that shoulder up instead of throwing it in. Was it a great ride? No. Was it good? Yes. I knew what I had to work on today. Ooh. And we did. We accomplished it. Oh my god. Hold on. Fixed it. Okay. Now that we got over our horrible fear of the gate, I don't understand. We are going on a little trail ride. He's gonna be a big boy. It's only the second time out. We're pooping. It's only the second time I've taken him out here, and we're being good. We got a good workout in. There's the Lozapine, and I think that will set the standard for a lot of the other rides that we're gonna have. So many feathers. I knew going in that we were gonna have a lot of trouble with that right lead. He likes to throw his whole body in. It feels like he's gonna fall to the side. So our goal over the next couple weeks is to get him to pick that shoulder up and use his body in a way that doesn't make me feel like he's gonna fall on top of me. This pull exercise will really help, along with a lot of counterbending and I don't know what it's called, side passing and bending and shoulder yields. There it is. So lots and lots of right shoulder yields at the walk, at the trot, and then eventually at the canter. Today was ugly, but I really just wanted to see. I haven't loped him. That's the second time I've loped him in 3 weeks, I think. I completely went back to basics. We worked on our arching, bending, not taking off on me, not taking grabbing the bit and running away. A lot of basic stuff. So this is a good basis. And you know, he listened. He was good. A little angry, a little uncomfortable, which is something that we've been working on for a long time. He gets very angry and irritated when he's uncomfortable, which is fine. Like, they're prey animals. It is what it is. But we've been able to work through it. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we see some improvement on our shouldering on the right lead. So his left lead is beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah. Oh, why? Okay, well, he just tried to chart off. So now we have to walk back. Okay, peace out. Third time. Good morning. Day 2. Hello, Sabine. I didn't go ride my horse yesterday. I didn't feel good. I don't know what was wrong with my stomach, but my stomach's been all wacky, all over the place, whack. So, yeah. But we're live, laugh, loving, so it's okay. Yeah, so day 2, almost there. I'll be there in 4 minutes if I go fast enough. And then, so I have lots to feed and clean and all that fun stuff. And then I have 3 lessons today. And then I have to ride Mr. Picard, which I'm coming in with a plan. Okay. Last day 1, it was just kind of seeing what our basis was after not loping or really do anything too difficult for a couple weeks. But we got a plan now. We got our checklist. But yeah, and then after I'm going back to Truckee for another event. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so this will be posted tomorrow because I'm going to be on it. Hello.
This
All right.
is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me. Or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. Rock around. That's right. On time it's tricky. 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 In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star.
Alright, so you can see we still have our poles set out from Thursday. So we're gonna attempt that exercise again. Mostly at a trot today. I think I got a little over motivated with the loping. So we're gonna work a lot on just softening, picking up that shoulder, especially on his right. And then the game plan for today is teaching him to, before he goes into his lope, to pick up his inside shoulder. So pick up that shoulder and then go into the lope. We're gonna do a lot on the left so he gets the idea, and then we'll go to the right. And if we can get it a couple times, great, we'll quit. And yeah, so that's the plan. I have the GoPro set up, so hopefully you can see everything. But yeah, let's do it. As I take him into the circle to the right, I want you to think back on how he looked the first time that we did it and the difference between the two. Here, even on his left, he's picking up better, he's giving, and it's just exactly what I'm looking for.
That's right, on time is tricky. Oh, it's that tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
Now I'm going to add that shoulder yield into our lope. So here I'm asking him to move over that left shoulder before I ask him to kick it into the lope. You can see he's a little confused. Maybe it's hard, a little different than what he's used to, and that's okay. So I'm just going to keep asking him for that transition from the walk to the trot to the lope and back down again, and repeat that until he's comfortable. This time he picks it up beautifully, yielded his shoulder, picked up the right lead, but the minute that I ask him to make a circle, he is throwing his body in. So I continue to keep him on that circle and instead just ask him to yield that shoulder in the circle, which is resulting in him throwing his head up as it's different than what he's used to. But as I keep asking and he starts to understand what I want him to do, he calms down and is okay with it. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing, except this time on the right lead. As you can see, he already is having a lot more trouble yielding that shoulder, but he did it and he picked up the lope, so I'm not too worried about which lead he picked up just yet. Just that he kept his head between the shoulders and that he was willing to try it. I just want to point out that this was a beautiful trot to canter transition. He used to grab the bit and run away, and this is all that we've been working on for weeks now.
3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want, and you can call me names.
He did really good during that last video, so I ended it there and decided to just walk one more time through the poles, and this was something we'd already been working on and that he understood. So just bringing him back down, bringing his adrenaline down, and giving him something easy to do and think about instead of challenging him more and more and more.
Lights in your body language seems like you could use a little company from me. But if you got everything and figured out like you say.
So it's only like the third time I've loped him in like a month.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank God. Yes, or Thursday? Not good. I feel like I was ripping on his face the entire time.
In the city of palms, call me what you want when you want if you want, and you can call me names if you call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want, and you can call me names if you call me up.
That was a slay.
Fix each and all your problems. I'm no good with names or faces. She sent me naked pictures from a